Alright, welcome to part 3 of our 3rd annual Chao Racing Champion Tournament mini-series. So far we have seen the celebrities and the finalists who've done their job. Now it's time for our 48 athletes from many different sports, past and present, to earn their money from $10,000 to $100,000. So, let's get ready to rumble! Alright, so starting off our 3rd annual sports athlete tournament, we have our defending champion, Allen Iverson, from the Philadelphia 76ers, along with Tom Brady of the world champion New England Patriots, and Martina Navratilova, a former tennis player everyone knows and loves. Everyone's on the clock, and please start the race! And this year's sports athlete tournament is presented by Subway, with many great hoagie sandwiches and all different kinds of sandwiches you love. Always remember to eat fresh at Subway. And right now it looks like Allen Iverson, our defending champion, has the lead of the cowboy, following a close second by Martina Navratilova. And it looks like the free Chao almost at the finish line. Which one of them will come up on the top, we'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar against Beepers is our defending champion, Allen Iverson, and he moves on to the round 16. Allen Iverson takes his first step on his road to repeat. I don't know so repeat as a World Champions. Maybe Allen Iverson will repeat as the Sports Athlete Champion. We'll find soon enough as number 7, well, the next command viewers. Thank you, Tom Brady and Martina Navratilova, for all your support. Allen Iverson, we'll see you later in the round 16. Congratulations. And now, race number 2 of the opening round, featuring WWE Diva Beth Phoenix. Cavaliers champion LeBron James won a title in 2016, also won 2 titles in 2012 and 2014 with the Miami Heat, and Joel Connor, who hit the game-winning home run in the 1993 World Series against the Phillies. Everyone's on the clock, and let's have a Chao race! Alright, so it looks like LeBron James of the Cavaliers is in the lead, following a close second by Toronto Blue Jays' Joel Connor, as the free Chao make their way towards the ball pause. Of course, pushing the balls to the other side of the impact, and the first superstar to get to the finish line, regardless of the standing, will move on to the next round. And who will get the only toss this time around? It's number 8 who got it this time, and now he jumps to first place ahead of the pack, and he will wind up in first place. That means this race will go to the next back standing, as number 7 will get another next command viewers. And it looks like LeBron James is going to move on to the next round. Yeah, LeBron James of the Cleveland Cavaliers moves on to the round 16 with 3rd place. Thanks, Beth Phoenix and Joe Connor for all your support. We're just getting started here, folks. We'll send the rest of the series after the break. Do not go away. Alright then. Race number 3 will feature Chase Utley, a former Phillies player, the Big Red Machine Kane of WWF, WWE, and Candice Parker, a WNBA player. Everyone's on the clock, so without further ado, we start the race! And there goes the next 3 Chao bursting down the line. Our next 3 sports athletes, as a matter of fact. And number 1 is going to stand me, so it's going to be left behind in the competition. And so is number 8 and number 6. That means number 5 will have come in the lead, which is none other than Candice Parker of the WNBA. That's following a close second by number 7 in 2nd place. The free Chao pushing the ball to the other side, along with number 2, who dominates over the rest of the back. Let's find out who will get the winning toss of this race. It is going to be number 6 who gets the winning toss after taking that early on, and now he skyrockets to first place ahead of the pack. And he will wind up in first place. That means this race will go to the next back standing of the 4th Chao. At number 7 takes the next BS for 2nd place. King with 3rd place holds on the competition to move on. The Big Red Machine is in the round 16, folks. Thanks, Chase Utley and Candice Parker, for being with us tonight. And congratulations to you. We'll see you later on in the round 16. Alright, folks, moving on to race number 4, featuring one half of the Tennis Warriors players, Venus Williams, along with Billie Jean King, another tennis great, and Muhammad Ali, the boxing great everyone knows and loves. Tennis Warrior Ali champ. Everyone's on the clock, and let's rock this place! Alright, so there goes Venus, Billie, and Ali, busting down the line. And number 1 is Gordon West again. That means he's going to be left behind for the 2nd race in a row this week. Number 7 has the lead at Cameron, following in a close second by number 6 and number 8. And the superstar with the best position so far is former tennis player Billie Jean King, who battled in the Battle Texas match at one time. Anyway, we'll get more about battling times, and it'll be made by number 1. After taking a rest for a while, he moves up all the way in first place. And attack. And it looks like he is going to want him in first place. As the next BS will be made by number 2. He takes second place. And it looks like Billie Jean King is going to hold on for Muhammad Ali to win this one. Thanks Muhammad Ali and BS Warriors for all your support. And Billie Jean King will see you on about 8 and this for you, so stay tuned. Alright, our next race number 5 will feature former Yankee shortstop Derek Jeter, along with Pierre Forsberg, who played for the Avalanche and Flyers, and New York Giants Eli Manning, who won 2 Super Bowl rings. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, please start the race. Here we go. So will the next spot in the round of 16 belong to Derek Jeter, Peter Forsberg, or New York Giants quarterback Eli Manning? We'll find out soon. Right now it looks like number 7 is in the lead, following a close second by number 6. And it looks like Derek Jeter has the best position so far in 4th place at the current moment. And number 7 is with us. That means number 6 will have full control of the lead up in the front. As the first superstar to get speed best is Eli Manning, New York Giants quarterback, from won 2 times in Super Bowl 42 and 46 against the New England Patriots. And he moves on to the round 16. That was a good speed bust right now by Eli Manning. He moves on to round 16, and his Giants fans are smiling today. As the next BS will be made by number 1, Wiseman in 2nd place. Thanks to Gina and Peter Forsberg for coming with us to the ball game. We'll see you on the next program. And Eli Manning, your fans are going to be happy because you're moving on to round 16, moving one step closer towards your charity money. And next we have Nick Foles, one of the former Eagles quarterback, along with Michael Vick and Donovan McNabb, and Helen Mulwallace, won the gold in Olympic wrestling, and Stephen Curry, one member of the current NBA champion Golden State Warriors, who should be on the way to a road to repeat this season. Good luck to the next 3 teamers, and please start the race! Alright, so this race will decide who will have the privilege of facing Eli Manning in the round 16. Right now it looks like number 6 in the lead, with Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors having the best position so far in 2nd place. My way looks at it. And we should have our opening toss for our speed bus in a couple moments from now. Who's going to get a chance? It's going to be Helen Mulwallace, Olympic gold wrestling. And there you have it. She is moving on to round 16. That means she is going to face Eli Manning, the New York Giants quarterback, in the round 16. Well played, Helen. And who will get the next match? Yes, it's going to be number 7. He walks in 2nd place. Thank you, Nick Foles and Stephen Curry, for all your support. Good luck on your road to repeat, Curry. And right now, Harry moves to Mulwallace. You're doing pretty well. You're moving on to round 16. And we'll be back in a bit. Do not go away. Now, for race number 7, we have Mr. A-Rod himself, Alex Rodriguez on the New York Yankees and Seattle Mariners, the rated R superstar Edge, and Matt Ryan, current Atlanta Falcons quarterback. It's going to be a exciting one, so let's get ready to rumble! And they're off! And it looks like number 6 Ryan coming in to lead the start things off, and the superstar with the best position so far in 2nd place is Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod himself, following in a close third by Edge, the rated R superstar from the WWE. And right now, Alex, Edge, and Matt are pushing them all to the other side. Which one will make it to finish right first? We'll find out soon enough, as number 2 wins the opening toss this time around. And now Speedwell puts him in first place at the Cowboy, ahead of the 8 Chao, heading towards the goal line. And there he is there. Number 2 wants him in first place, as the next BS will be made by number 1. That'll be enough to take 2nd place. And it looks like Edge is going to hold on the competition to take 3rd place. And Joel's on the competition. He is going to round 16. The main awesome star moves one step closer of becoming a charity prize winner. Thanks, Alex Rodriguez and Matt Ryan, for all your support. Good luck to your careers, and Matt Ryan. And we'll be halfway there for the opening round of our third annual sports tournament with race number 8, which will feature WNBA legend Lisa Leslie, Gordie Howe of the Detroit Red Wings, named after a section in the Red Wings area, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a deal. Let's get to it. Please start the race. Alright, so Lisa Leslie, Gordie Howe, and Stone Cold Steve Austin will be battling to find out who's going to face the Rated R Superstar Edge in the round 16 later on in the show. Right now, it looks like number 8 is in the lead, following in a close second by number 6. As the first superstar to get beat is Lisa Leslie, one of the former players of the WNBA, Women's National Basketball Association League. And there you have it. Lisa Leslie moves on to round 16. Lisa Leslie is going to face the Rated R Superstar Edge from the WWE in the round 16 later on in the show. Congratulations to Lisa Leslie. As number 6, well, the next coming SBS will wind up in second place. Stone Cold Steve Austin will wind up in third, and Gordie Howe will come in fourth place. Thank you, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Gordie Howe, for all your support. Good luck on your retirement. And we'll see you later on in round 16. Lisa Leslie, back in a bit. Okay, starting on the second half, we have last year's $25,000 third place winner, JTG, against Joel Fortin of the Boston Bruins, and Lydia Cole, former LPGA golf player. Let's see what happens here in the early run, and please start the race! Alright, so JTG, Joel Fortin, and Lydia Cole are battling in this next segment to start the second half of the opening round. And it looks like number 1 is going to rest, so he will be left behind in the crowd. Right now, it looks like number 2 up in the front is in the lead, with Lydia Cole having the best position so far. She currently stands in 4th place at the current moment. Free jump pushing off the inside, and look at this! Lydia Cole, the one with the best standing so far, with the only toss. She is now have command of the lead, and she moves on to the round of 16! Wonderful speed runs by LPGA player Lydia Cole, as Joel Fortin was speed runs number 2 up this race, who won him in 2nd place. Thank you, Joel Fortin and JTG, for coming with us tonight. It's been fun having you on for goodbye. We'll see you again on your next program. And Lydia Cole, congratulations, you're moving on to the round 16. Alright, let's see who will face Lydia Cole in round 16. Will it be Mary Lou Retton, a gymnastics star in the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics? Or will it be Joe Namath, the New York Jets quarterback Super Bowl 3? Or John Cena? Everyone's on the clock. And let's have a Chao race! Alright, so Mary Lou Retton, Joe Namath, and John Cena will be battling to find out who will face Lydia Cole of the LPGA Tour in the round 16. And it looks like number 2 is going to rest, so he's going to be left behind in the competition. Right on number 6 in the lead with John Cena. You can't see me having the best position so far in 3rd place. But it's anybody's game with Chao Racing, because anything can happen in the Chao Racing Universe. And we're going to get to it right now, as the first superstar to get speed bus is Mary Lou Retton, the star of the 1984 Summer Olympics. And there you have it! Mary Lou Retton is moving on to the round 16. She is going to face Lydia Cole of the LPGA in the round 16 later on in the show. As number 7 will close on speeders for this race. Thank you, Joe Namath and John Cena. You've been a wonderful audience. And Mary Lou Retton, you drawn very well. We'll see you later on in the show. Coming up, we got more exciting action for you, but first, have a look at this. Alright, now we have just 2 races left. 2 more spots to clinch for the round 16 in the opening round. First, we have the other half of the Williams sisters, Serena Williams taking on Carly Roy, who was a member of the 2015 U.S. Women's National Team who won the World Cup against Japan, and Carson Wentz, the current Eagles quarterback who plays for Philadelphia Eagles. Who's doing pretty well so far, I'm sure of that. So without further ado, please start the race! Alright, so for the next spot, go to Serena Williams, Carly Roy, or Carson Wentz of the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll find out soon enough, and number 7 is quarterback, so he will be left behind the crowd. Right now it is Carson Wentz, who has the lead, following a close second by U.S. Women's National Team's Carly Roy. As the free are halfway through the rainbow path, pushing across the other side. And they're almost at the end of the goal line. And pretty soon we're going to have a speed bus for the opening toss of race number 15 for the opening round. Who's going to get that opening toss? The first speed bus of race number 15. It is going to be made by none other than number 2, who gets the opening toss this time around. That was a well-placed speed bus, just enough to take first place, and he will wind up in first place. So this race will go to the next back standing. Who will move on to round 16? Looks like no one's going to get speed bus, so it looks like Carly Roy of the U.S. Women's National Team will hold on the competition. This is going to take place. She is round 16 participant number 15, and she started pretty well as well. Thank you, Serena Williams and Carson Wentz, for all your support. Carson Wentz, good luck on your Eagles this season. Well done. And now, the final race of the opening round before we settle in for the night. We have pro skateboarder Tony Hawk, pro golfer Tiger Woods, and Dwayne Johnson, aka the People's Champion of the WWE, The Rock. And I'm pretty sure they're chanting Rocky, Rocky in the fans. Let's see how it will work this week. Please start the race. Alright, so Tony Hawk, Tiger Woods, and The Rock are battling for the final spot in round 16, and this will determine who will face Carly Roy in the round of 16. Right now, it looks like number 7 is in the lead, following a close second by number 2. And currently, the superstar with the best position of the free Chao is none other than Tony Hawk, who appeared in many pro skateboard movies and video games. I'm pretty sure that. And look at this, it is The Rock who got the winning toss. They were chanting Rocky, and it worked. He got speed bus. He is going to be Tony Hawk and Tiger Woods smelling in the dust. As number 2 takes next speed bus, The Rock mops off descending for the round 16 in the next round. The chanting working now. The Rock is one step closer towards fulfilling his charity money. Well done. And we have just enough time for one more speed bus on this race, and it will be made by number 1. Thank you, Tony Hawk and Tiger Woods, for all your support. And The Rock, congratulations to you and our fans. You're going to be in round 16, and we're going to present the round 16 after we find out one from this. Alright, welcome back to Chao Racing 2017. The next race will feature number 48, Jimmy Johnson, taking on former Phillies player Ryan Howard, and number 99 himself, Wayne Gretzky. And I know I would apologize for the retakes, but I just realized the uploads were originally planned, but were fully fulfilled. So, for those fans of Edge, Lisa Leslie, Lydia Cohen with Mary Lorenton, we're going to get back your wins. Congratulations, you're all moving on to the round 16. Thank you for your understanding. We'll see you in the next round. Alright, now, down to business. For race number 11, the players on line number ready to go. Everyone is on the clock, and we start the race. Okay, and it looks like number 1 is quarterbacks, and number 7 is quarterbacks. So these two children are going to be left behind the competition for a while. And number 2 is going to join these two children for a deal on. He's also going to best. Right now, number 6 is in the lead in the convoy, following close second by number 8 in second place. And number 6 is quarterbacks. So he's going to join numbers 1, 2, and 7 for a deal on. That means number 8 will have command of the lead, as the first superstar to get speed bus is, with Wayne Gretzky having the best position so far in second place. First superstar to get speed bus is number 48 himself, Jimmy Johnson, as he is moving on to the round 16. Well done by number 48 himself. He won a handful of Sprint Cup championships in the past. Now he might have a chance to win charity money later on in the show. Let's see what happens here as number 7. Well, the next command speeders after being left behind for a while. Thank you, Ryan Howard and Wayne Gretzky, for all your support you have in our 3rd annual Sports Athletes Tournament. Thank you very much. And Jimmy Johnson, you're going to move on to round 16 to have a shot at all the charity money. And we'll be 3/4 of the way down after race number 12, featuring WWE superstar Daniel Bryan, Broncos and Colts quarterback Peyton Manning, and Olympic gold medalist in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, Michael Phelps, who's done very well with his swimming ability. The players on line are ready to go, so without further ado, please start the race. Okay, so next up we have Daniel Bryan, the Yes Man, the Peyton Manning, who recently won a Super Bowl with the Broncos against the Panthers in Super Bowl 50, and we have Olympic swimmer champion in the 2008 Olympics, Michael Phelps himself. Right now, it looks like number 7 is in the lead up in the front, with Peyton Manning, Colts and Broncos quarterback, having the best position so far in 2nd place. As number 1, well, the only toss for this race, and now he jumps to 1st place. Number 1 is crawling, approaching to the goal line. He's almost there, and he is just about there. And number 1 will wind him in 1st place. As the next speeders will be made by Daniel Bryan. He wins this one with the speeders with 2nd place. Yes, yes, yes. And the fans are doing that too. Thank you, Peyton Manning and Michael Phelps, for all your support. They will come in 3rd and 4th place respectively. Daniel Bryan, you put the yes in that factor. You're moving on to round 16. Coming up, we'll present the best of the opening round, but first, let's hear one from this. Alright, lucky race number 13, featuring last year's 4th place $10,000 winner Stu Albee, who won the 1st annual sports tournament back in 2015. Tonight he'll be taking on Panthers quarterback Cam Newton and the Dead Man, The Undertaker, from the WWE. And let's have a Chao race. Alright, we wish them best of luck in this race, and they're off and running. And it looks like number 6 will have Command to lead to start things off. And it looks like number 1 is quarterback, so he's going to be left behind in the competition for a while. Right now, the superstar with the best position is Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers quarterback, who did very well in making to the Super Bowl 50. He's going in 4th place, up to Free Chao at the current moment. The Free Chao are almost at the outside, pushing most for a rainbow path. And let's see who will get their opening toss of this race. Let's see who it is. It is the Chao who went to sleep a while back ago. Number 1 with the opening toss. So after being left behind early on from a nap, he's going to wind up in 1st place. That was a good strategy. It paid off. And he will wind up in 1st place. And it looks like Cam Newton is going to hold him and no one else can speed us. Yep, Cam Newton is moving on to the round of 16. Number 6 came in 2nd, so it went to the 3rd place to start, and it was Cam Newton. Thank you, Stuart Albee and The Undertaker, for all your support. We'll see you on your retirement. And Cam Newton, we are moving on to round 16. Congrats to you. And now, race number 14 of the opening round. It will feature everyone's favorite diva from WWE, Trish Stratus, along with Shaquille O'Neal, who started Atlanta Magic and made one for the Los Angeles Lakers, and Joe Montana, a 49ers quarterback that led to Super Bowl titles in the 80s and 90s. Everyone is on the clock, so without further ado, we start the race! Here we go! And it looks like number 7 will have the lead start this time. And Shaquille O'Neal is the best position so far. He winds up in 2nd place at the current moment. And number 8 goes to rest, so he will be left behind the crowd. And now number 7 is quarterback, so he's going to join number 8 for dear life all the way in the back. And that means Shaquille O'Neal will move up to 1st place of the 8 chart right now, as the first superstar to get speed bus is number 6. He now has the lead thanks to that speed bus. Number 6 is slowly approaching the finish line. He's going to get 1st place right over there. and there he is, jumping on down. And these speed bumps is going to decide the winner of this next race. Bush Stratus with that speed bumps moves on to round 16, beating out Shaquille O'Neal and John Montana. The famous WWE diva everyone knows and loves is moving on, folks. Thanks Shaquille O'Neal and John Montana and all your fans who came in attendance for all your support. Bush Stratus will see you later on round 16, and we'll see you right after this message. Do not go away.